The city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, the capital of Pennsylvania, is the second largest city in the East Coast. Anyone will find the city useful for entertainment, the food, and even education. You can watch the Eagles in Lincoln Field, watch the Flyers dominate the ice, and see the Phillies knock it out of the park. If you go to Philly or just passing by, you have to have the famous Philly cheesesteaks. But before all of this, Philadelphia was the birthplace of America. During the Revolutionary War, Philadelphia was a central hub where the founding fathers were together. Both the Declaration of Independence and Constitution was signed right in Philadelphia. History is an important part of the city. In 1793, the president was George Washington. At this time, Philadelphia was a temporary capital and center of the federal government. During Washington's presidency in Philadelphia, he signed the Proclamation of Neutrality. This prevented the U.S. from helping France on attacking Britain because there was not enough men and military strength. What Washington did not expect was an invisible attack to the people of Philadelphia that began by a French sailor. Hot, dry winds forever blowing, dead man to the graveyards going, constant hearses, funeral verses, oh, what plagues there is no knowing. Priests retreating from their pulpits, some in hot and some in cold fix. In bad temper, off they scamper, leaving us unhappy culprits. Doctors raving and disputing, that's pale army still recruiting. What a pother! Oh, with the other, some are riding, some a shooting. Nature's poison here collected, water, earth, and air infected. Oh, what pity, such a city wasn't such a place erected. Stay, passenger, see where I lie. As you are now, so once as I am, so you shall be. Prepare for death and follow me. That was an excerpt from An American Plague by Jim Murphy. It is a true story of the yellow fever epidemic in 1793. This silent attack began on August 3rd, 1793, when a French sailor who stayed in a boarding house in Philadelphia was extremely sick with a fever. That fever got worse, and he began having seizures, and days later he died. This was the start. Soon, 8 people died, and the church bells tolled to signal death. The numbers increased. Within weeks, more than a dozen people died. This fever was fast-moving and dangerous. Even if you lived next door to a patient who was sick, within days you would be sick too. People of the town began leaving and went to the countryside. A few stayed to ride out the plague. Doctors finally labeled this attack as yellow fever. The once busy town of Philadelphia became deserted. How does the town of Philadelphia rise from the silent attack of the yellow fever? How did the people who stayed survive? Was there a cure? I rate this book 5 stars. The book had historical facts and portraits of people and newspaper clippings at the time. Children who are interested in history, medicine, and even suspense will truly enjoy this book.